All right, so I got my solar panel, I got my bird feeder all installed. I'm gonna get my little hummingbird feeder here. Looks very nice. If you need to tilt the camera, you can. You just go up and down and then tilt it all the way down in order to get back up in here if you need to power it off or anything like that. I'm very excited. And then as you can see, I have my other feeder right over here. So love having that one, but I love that I can have this one from my phone so that I can see them feeding anytime. All right, I'm gonna show you a little bit in the app. So I have it zoomed in a little bit because there's just white space down at the bottom there, but I went ahead and just clicked on one of the videos. Here's a little birdie visiting. And here I just slid to the next one. Here's another. So very, very cool. I will include some more video footage just because it's kind of fun to look at. But at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to install the bird feeder because, you know, not everyone wants to watch that. So enjoy the little birdies. And as you can see here, this is what it looks like in the app. Scroll, scroll, scroll. You can see when they're visiting. This red one was cute. And then I also marked it just to save it, so you can go back and like flag certain ones that you especially like. I like to mark the different kinds of birds that are in there, and then I think I'm gonna get myself a bird book to see who's visiting. It looks like he's looking at you. Okay, so it does come with these little attachments in case you want to put different types of bird feed in there. So the one I'm twisting on right now is a hummingbird feeder, but I'm actually going to take that off because I'm going to have to make some bird feed. I went and attached this, the bottom, which is what you're going to attach to the tree, but actually do not attach that platform yet because it will be hard to drill into the tree. So this is just kind of showing you how to screw it in. You'll do that later. Next, I'm just going to put the top on, and then it will say, give you the directions on what to open. So you're just going to pour in the bird feed from the top there. And then also the same with this solar panel. I thought, hey, I'm going to screw it on. Do not screw it on until you get the base positioned on your tree where you want to, and then screw on the panel. It is much easier. And then you can see here, I'm drilling in my panel. And then it does have multiple holes on the back, so you can actually position it differently if you want it positioned like pointing to the right, pointing to the left, so that is super cool as well. And then here I am, I'm going to put on the piece that is going to hold my solar panel. I'm putting it down here because the sun hits here later in the day, so I thought that would be a good spot. And then here I am just screwing it on, just getting it all tight, and then I'm connecting the wire, and then the other end of that connector does have like a little cover, so like the wire doesn't get wet and everything like that. And then it also comes with this strap, so I'm going to put that around the tree and get the wire in there as well, just to secure the bird feeder a little bit tighter. And there is a film over your camera. I decided to wait till I got it all set up so I didn't have any extra scratches or anything. So just go ahead and peel that off. And then you can see here, I'm going to tilt up my bird feeder and then pour in my bird feed. So it just tilts forward there, you know, pour from the top. And then I decided just to put a little in the base as well. And here it is. I've been loving seeing all the different birds that visit so far, and it already has me wanting to give this as a gift for others as well.